What's up, y'all? This is your man, George Lamond, and you're watching 24/7 New York, the Big Apple, baby. Don't go nowhere. One love. "24/7 New York." This is your host, Julian Vasquez. We are here live at the Four Lounge in Melville, Long Island. Tonight, we have George Lamond. He's going to be doing his thing here on 24/7 New York. This is 24/7 New York, and beside me, we got the man right here, George Lamond. George, thank you for taking your time to chat with us here at 24/7. How you been, Bob?
I'm doing really good, man. I'm doing all right, man. You came to the right spot.
Oh, man, the Four Lounge here in Melville, Long Island is hot. It's a hot place.
It's a really sexy place. I've done it. This is my fourth time already, and every time we come down here, the energy is beautiful. They got sexy people here. They treat us with open arms and food, you know.
VIP status, of course.
VIP status. A mí no me importa. Dame comida and I get down, bro.
Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. I want to ask you, George, you have a long career in the music business. You have top hits, Bad of the Heart, Without You, and some of your salsa stuff.
Yeah.
Which of the songs you'd say put you over the top?
But I think the one that's got me over the top was Bad of the Heart.
Yeah, that was one of my personal favorites.
Bad of the Heart was the first one that really took off. And the other ones did great. They all did top 40. But then Que Te Vas came out, and that took me internationally, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about people in Brazil were listening to me. People in Hong Kong were listening to me. And then I came out with Don't Stop Believing, and I got the Blanquitos. You know, a lot of my Anglo fans, they came back and they started supporting me. But Bad of the Heart was the #1 that really took it over the top.
Wow, how did you feel when Bad of the Heart came out and he was over the top? You were doing all these shows, all these things. How did you feel as an artist? How did you feel?
Well, I remember I wasn't working yet, so I had a 9 to 5. I was working at a casting agency. So my boss one time, he tells me, "George, isn't that your song that's playing on the radio?" And I'm like, I didn't know that they added it at 103.5 at the time. That was Hot 103. They were playing it, and it was surreal. It was surreal. It felt. It didn't hit me yet, you know, because it was just my song that I keep hearing over the radio. It was a good feeling, but it hit me when I started walking around in public and the fans were bigging me up, and that's when it hit me. Wow. But the first time, it was like it wasn't happening. But it was.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, are you in the studio right now creating any new music? Are you signed to a label? What's happening there?
Right now, I'm an independent label. I'm not signed. In today's market, if you have a fan base, which I do, and people follow me, you don't really have to have a label. Although I am working, I'm constantly working in the recording studio. I'm always working English, salsa. That's the album that I'm working on right now. It's an English album, and we're still recording. We already got recorded 4 songs. We're gonna get a couple of more songs, and then we're gonna shop it to major labels. You know,
I'm pretty sure it's gonna get picked up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we'll hope so. I mean, that's the idea. But I'm sure we'll get some bites. But regardless of that, I still do the touring, the concerts. I still do the club circuit. So it doesn't stop. It hasn't stopped for 25 years.
You got another big one coming up at Lehman College on March 2nd. That's all over the radio. I'm hearing about all that. That's fantastic.
Right there, that's Madison Square Garden for the Boogie Down Bronx.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
What that is,
that's
man.
right. El Condado de la Salsa, freestyle artists. A lot of things have begun in the Bronx.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
And in Lehman, in the Bronx, they come out in full-fledged support. They come out in drones.
This is 24/7 New York coming to you live from the Four Lounge in Long Island, Melville, Long Island. Tonight, George Lamond is going to be performing live. We got DJ Ash up in the place here. People are looking great. The girls are looking sexy. The place is a hot club. We're here to have a good time tonight. 24/7 New York is in the house. That's right. I'm your host, Julian Vasquez. We're going to do it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No primo. let me ask you something. I surf the net a lot. I go on YouTube a lot. I check out what's going on. I like to look at funny stuff. I like to look at interesting stuff on YouTube. And then I punched in your name, and I saw that you were doing some kind of a cooking show. What is that all about?
Well, it's not a cooking show. It's more or less like I was just posting videos.
Yeah.
I went to culinary school for a while because I love to cook.
Wow, culinary school. Nobody knew that, but the man got many talents.
Out of four brothers and 4 sisters, I was the only one that liked to cook. So I was always in the kitchen cooking. I like to experiment. And when people come over to my house, I like to host. If you come to my house, I'll feed you well. It's something a lot of people like to look at sports or watch TV or movies to release stress. I like to go to the kitchen. It really, really puts me in a really calm place, and I get down, bro. So one day, one of my fans was like, yo, how did you make that? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video. So I did a video, then I did another one, and they've been getting popular, man. So I got more coming up.
Oh, that steak looked real good. That steak looked real good.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you this. If you're watching this show right now, right, fellas, the easiest thing to cook is a steak. A lot of people don't use their broilers in the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, everyone don't pay attention to that. Bro, salt and pepper, sear it on the pan, cast iron, put it in the broiler. Within 10 minutes, you got yourself a steak.
Ay, tengo hambre. I'm so hungry. This guy just made me hungry.
People don't know. Hey, yo, fellas, you'll score points. You know?
The ladies love it.
Put the candles out, you know what I'm saying? Baked potato, está bien. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, George, thank you so much for taking your time to chat with us at 24/7 New York.